Let's get this going. What a weekend. Started off on Friday. Um, I didn't get the chance to watch some of those races live, but I actually, was following to see how some of my guys were doing at the track. I want to start it off with on Friday afternoon, and watching race 5 from Woodbine, and watching Rye Pie take the full pie. Uh, Pretty awesome. Two good people that I know, Juan Crawford and Beverly Chubb, uh, get back into the winner's circle. Not only did they get back in the winner's circle, but they got back there at a big old long odds of 21-1, making some people very happy. And I want to say, man, look, that's pretty cool. Those guys that work really hard. Every time I go to the track, I see Beverly, always constantly moving, always constantly doing something, managing, fully aware of the operation. And then, a lot of times I run into Juan, and we get deep into conversation a lot of times about many things, and pretty cool just to have those kind of conversations with regular people, jockeys, just on the backstretch and so forth. So that's pretty cool just to watch Juan Crawford and Beverly Chubb do their thing. Um, it was a pretty cool race. To be honest, let me see if I can go back and just maybe I can share this. Let's see if we can share this race.
Fourth, a length and a half, Rye Pie, Smart Alma, Steve Red Ensign. Then came Today. Second last, Left in My Dust, and tailed off last. Good point is 7 behind. Showing up in front, Dissectologists as they quicken.
Right now,
Half Asano, one away is Image of
Crawford is
Quality
somewhere
back
in
to
the middle.
third. A length and a half away,
And
bearing down in
just watching
fourth,
the
and 2
field.
lengths to Rye
Just kind of
Pie. Then
mid-pack.
Smart Almasty, Left in My Dust, and up the inside goes Today.
This
Dropping
point,
in
the
behind
favorite,
them
Image
is
of
Red
Quality,
Ensign, and a
right now
long
in
way
third
last
and
at this point. Good
looking
point.
pretty cool.
Dissectologist in front.
I
And
think there
clears
was some
Asano again.
news,
Rye Pie
something
coming home
about to
well.
happen.
Image of Quality's dropped back a bit, coming up on the inside,
There we
bearing down,
go.
and Left in My Dust is flying home, and out wider Red Ensign and Smart Almasty. The runs are coming from the back. Dissectologist joined by Rye Pie on the inside, bearing down, then Smart Almasty down the outside, Left in My Dust from Image of Quality. Narrowly Rye Pie coming on the outside, Left in My Dust, bearing down the rail, out wide Today,
Right now,
making a late bid. Left in My
really
Dust after
hard.
Rye Pie, who's still
Probably
in front.
thinking about Beverly
Rye
Chubb
Pie
right
kicks
now,
on
thinking about the
Today down
barn.
the outside and bearing down the rail. Rye Pie to the wire. Rye Pie narrowly from Today, bearing down third. Left in My Dust fourth. A break to Dissectologist, then Smart
Just to
Almasty.
finish in line first. So that's pretty cool. Just to watch that and see my man Juan Crawford get back into the winner's circle. It's always pretty cool. Good conversation. Always a great chat with him. When was it? I think I was watching sometime too. Watch him and Devin Gittins. Pull off some a massive upset too as well. Usually it's stuff like that that happens that excites me the most. Just to see guys who are the underdogs come true. I like when favorites win too, because it shows me that the horses are top notch, and that's what I like to watch too as well. Now this is another race here, which one of my guys here too. Try to maybe I'll share this one too as well, and see how it goes.
Agile dancer as they bunch up.
Dream
In the center is
and
the Frontiers Man. And also racing handy is My Munnings Model. Up the inside, pushing for room is Catholic Jackie, and deeper Moustache's got back. Next to last early is Tunchi. And the early trailer 2 lengths away is Good Sin. About 7 lengths covers the field, and Dream in front. Sparkle at the inside. Right behind them, Quartz speeding, having a nice
By the
run
way,
in
Kevin
third.
Nichols, he's
a
having
length
a
and a
pretty
half away
cool
on the outside comes Moustache's
year. I mean,
making
he's not
ground.
like in
My
the top
Munnings
5
Model
or
is in the
anything,
center
but he's been
with the
riding pretty
Frontiers
good.
Man and Agile
Seems to
Dancer.
be getting some
In
nice
behind them,
horses.
Tunchi starting to wind up.
His
Back
whole
to
team,
second
him
last,
and
Catholic Jackie, and
my man
last is
Swabby,
Good
they're
Sin.
doing some serious
Down to the
work.
5/16 and Dream taken on by Quartz speeding on the
I don't think
outside.
they want to stake
Backing out of it,
here.
there,
but
Sparklet. More Stashes has run to third
we'll
and
see.
wide on the track. Tunchi finishing well with My
Maybe he
Munnings
got one
model.
up the sleeve
And from
somewhere.
last, Good Sin starts to finish on. Top of the stretch, Dream Jareem clinging on to the
That
lead,
looks
though,
like the
from Court
Bruno
Speeding. They're well
Schnitzman's
ahead.
took
And
to school
Dream
as well.
Jareem bounding clear by a length in second. Court Speeding. Good Sin flying down the outside into third spot
But that is a
within the
pretty
centre.
good
Battling
lead right
away
now.
are both Tunchi
This is
and
the
My
first time watching
Munnings
the race,
model,
by the
but
way.
Dream Jareem will
Pulling
win
it out.
well. And Dream Jareem scores by 4 lengths to Court Speeding and Tunchi. And then
Definitely
My
won pretty
Munnings
good.
model, Good.
Yeah, he won that race pretty good. Hats off to him. Doing an awesome job as usual. Yeah, by the way, I'm just when you see me turn my head, I'm just looking on the other screen just to see, just to make my notes and so forth. But that was pretty cool. One thing I have to say, I stayed up late on Friday night watching Flemington, and that was I think it was the Melbourne Cup. I think that's what it was. But it was an awesome night of racing at Flemington track. I think James McDonald, he probably won quite a few races on the night. He won like 2, 3 in a row or something. He's well celebrated down there, down under. Just gets on a horse and just ride past the other horses and look at the other horses and yeah, and the jockeys and give them a little steer and a shake. Man, I won't say the guy's cocky, but it was really good for show, really good for TV, really good for the sport just to see someone. I don't know if he's that competitive, but definitely pretty cool to watch from a TV point of view. So I stayed up late until morning watching Australia and watch James McDonald do his thing, and it was really, really good. A really good night of racing. Lots of exciting stuff. The fans are pretty cool. And then on Saturday, um, went over to the racetrack at Woodbine and watch a few races. And racing was pretty good. I gotta say, this time of the year, it's not too much people on the outside just standing around. A lot of times, strictly business. You in and you out. That's the feeling of the racetrack during the fall, unless you're somewhere down south. But if you're here in Canada, you're just gonna get to the races. You're gonna go indoor. You're gonna watch from indoor where there's no wind. Um, and then you're gonna watch the other screens too as well to see how some of the other jockeys are doing, like Kasushi Kimura doing pretty awesome down in Delmar right now. Watch him today, and he won a really nice race. The other thing too is you gotta go on the screens and you're gonna watch Micah Husbands doing his thing down Gulfstream Park. I don't know what happened, what transpired to make him say, you know what, I'm done. I'm going down south and I'm gonna do my thing. Woodbine, I broke I broke Maiden here, but I'm going down south and see what happens down there. But it's really good to see him down there. I hope that he takes off and goes even further, but because he's riding pretty cool. I think he's still an apprentice right now. Um, but also, saying that down in Gulfstream Park, I'm seeing Elijah Greenidge, who is another apprentice, doing his thing too. Um, I think he won one today. He won two yesterday, I think. But it's really good to see him doing his thing. I remember when I first met him, and he was really shy and so forth. But then after that, after that, no, not the sidetrack. Morstachi's Renico Lafon, the trainer of that horse. That night came back. Um, where was I? Yeah. So Elijah Greenidge, he's built some confidence, and it's amazing when you build confidence the kind of things that happens, you know. People see right through it. People see you're confident. They can do business with you, and good things will happen. So let me see if I can go. I'll find some races here. Um, yeah. So the race on Saturday at Woodbine. I got there to watch Caitlin, her greatness, come back and try to pull off what most people were thinking that this horse would be able to do. Um, and you know, She came back, but she uh, she didn't hit the board, which is something I guess the connections probably didn't expect. You know, so let's go. Let's watch it. Watch the race all over again.
Outside. And she's up with them. Ecstasy began well near the inside from the girl from Ireland. And on the rail, aha moment, fashionably fab the centre. So Caitlin, her greatness, is up on the outside, cheering fourth. A length behind them came
One thing
Millie
about
Girl and
Woodbine
the
with its
centre
2-year
Elysian
olds
Field.
too is
Blueberry
that
Fields is on their
they
outside, a
run
quarter
good. You
bit
got to be
wide in front her.
exceptionally
Two
well
and a half to Queen
to
Regent second
pull off
last, and last Forever
1,
Dixie.
2, 3
Showing the way,
races.
aha moment, about a half
You
a length
know,
to Ecstasy in second. A length and a half away third, sharing the
because these
placing there is the
3-year-olds at
girl from
Woodbine they
Ireland, and
develop, and the
Caitlin, her
trainers
greatness.
they
She
got
couldn't
the
have
eyes
asked
on
for a
you.
better
They're
spot in the
sharp.
run, and she tracks the top
If you're
pair
not
in third, a
familiar with
clear
them, they're
third
really
from the girl
sharp.
from Ireland
So
now. A length away, fashionably fab shading Millie Girl.
it's always
The
a good
Blueberry
race.
Fields on their outside, quarter bit wide, still left rudder. A break of three to Queen Regent is nibbling forward. On the inside, Elysian Field is second last, and quiet at the back is Forever Dixie. About 8 lengths first to last. And going forward is Ecstasy on the outside to push
I was
aha
curious to
moment.
see how
Right
Ecstasy
behind
would
them, Caitlin,
perform
her
too as
greatness,
well.
lobbing
See if that
along
horse
beautifully,
was
a
going
length and
to
a half away third.
improve from the
Coming
last
through the
race.
pack, fashionably fab, Blueberry Fields and
Obviously, this is
Ephrata,
a
a
different
wide
type
trip. On
of
their
race,
inside, the girl from
different
Ireland
caliber.
hugs the rail, is still sharing fourth. And on the inside, Millie Girl, a little worse than mid-pack from Queen Regent, started to wind up. Back second last, Elysian Field, and last, Forever Dixie. As they race off the turn in the
And at
Maple
this
Leaf,
point,
Ecstasy in
Elysian
front.
Field
Here
is like
comes
way
Caitlin,
in
her
the back
greatness. She's
there.
going early, and she's gone up and taken over. And Caitlin, her greatness on the
Caitlin, her
outside,
greatness,
makes the move
at
to
the
the
first
lead.
run.
On the rail, Ecstasy is a neck away second, now a half. Two to Fashionably Fab, and they've raced away from Queen Regent, running on. Caitlin, her greatness, just coasting into the stretch in the Maple Leaf. Two in front, Ecstasy in second. Down the centre,
Now,
Fashionably
here we
Fab.
go.
Caitlin, her greatness, being
Now the
chased by
close is going to be
stablemate
closing in now.
Fashionably Fab. Caitlin, her greatness, nudged along for the first time. Elysian Field coming down the
At that
outside.
point, you
And
probably
Millie
think
Girl
that
is
the
late.
horse had it,
Caitlin, her
and the
greatness,
wire
a
was
length
right
and a half.
there.
Elysian Field absolutely
But there's
storming to
another
the front.
gear.
And Millie Girl in the centre. And Elysian Field
That's
has got up
amazing.
to win from Millie Girl and Queen Regent. Caitlin, her greatness, just didn't finish it
That's
off.
amazing. Man, what amazing race. I gotta say though that race to me is that Maple Leaf race is one of my favorites over the years because it's a mile and a quarter, and when it comes up, you never know what to expect. I'm not sure if they all train for that race, and people train for the Queen Split, King Split, um, but I'm not entirely sure if the trainers at Woodbine do the same thing too for the Maple Leaf Stakes. But it's one of my favorites over the years watching that race. Now, it was a mishap in the other next race, I believe. I think it was the next race. It's unfortunate that the races had to be stopped, and um, you know, and put to rest. Eventually, the races were canceled for the rest of the day, and guess they got some work to do. Whoever manages that stuff. I was there, witness the entire event, and it put a gloomy mood on the rest of the afternoon. But no, sorry, I didn't. No, the race thing. No, there was the other race, which was yes. What am I saying here? So race 8 did go, and that was the 7 furlong, and after that race, races was stopped, races was canceled, and then the next day, which is today, by the time you're watching this, it will probably be past Sunday, but the races were canceled for the rest of the day on Saturday, and then on Sunday, races were canceled for the entire card. Um, I gotta say the horse that was put down, or unfortunately, Owens tour guide, but that horse is at 7-6 to 1. I'm curious to know, anyone had any insight, probably would be able to share a little bit more. Sorry to hear what happened, because losing a horse or um, any connecting pieces to the puzzle is always tough. So um, so that put a little bit of damper on the spirit of that day, because I did go over to watch race 9. Race 9, I was really looking forward to that race. A mile and an eighth on the all-weather track. And a couple of people say, come over and watch this race. I think it's going to be a good race. We had Paramount Prince, who was going to be there. Wicked the Django, Stanley House, um, Artie Storm, which is a horse that is quite interesting. Uh, and I was really excited to watch that race. Unfortunately, that race didn't go, and races were canceled, and that was it. All right. So, saying that, um, fast forward. Let me go to another day because I get to watch down south, and I watch some of the races, Gulfstream Park, and I thought that was really interesting watching Micah Husbands do his thing. Also, by the way, I saw the race at Aqueduct with Frankie Dettori riding for Safi Joseph Jr., and that was really a really nice race to watch too as well. Um, I was saying before the race, um, in true form, Frankie is going to put his horse on the lead, and good luck catching him because I believe guys like him have a clock in their head. All right. So let me do this. Let me share race at Gulfstream Park with Micah Husbands doing his thing and winning this race in convincing form. Let's go.
They're off and running a perfect dispatch, showing speed from the center is Macker. Macker having plenty of early speed, crosses over quickly now, be up on the lead, and from the far outside here
I
comes
gotta say the kid is doing
Convince
well.
as
I
well,
guess he
and
has
Coercive toward the
a new
inside. So
agent,
those are the top three. A length back to the
and
inside,
he's
a little
putting in
bit
some work
sideways. Outside of that is
because he's not
Lobo
only riding
Hero.
for
Third
Safi
back in the field to
Joseph
Boy
Jr.
Bo
He's
Boy,
riding
and
for other
they're
people
losing
down at
Ben's
Gulfstream Park,
Hero and Insolent.
and
Quick
he's doing pretty
Coercive point
well.
one and two. They race around the far turn,
Have
headed
a
for the
very
quarter
sharp
pole. Up
agent, I
front, the
believe he
battle for the
has.
lead includes on the inside Coercive, and up on the outside Macker. They're going at it here as they get set to turn for home with
I think this
Sticky
horse is
Mitch
called
Nickens right there in
Coercive.
the third position. Swinging out wide for the stretch run and closing in is a little bit sideways as they come inside the final furlong, still battling for the lead. Macker.
So right now,
Macker has a
Micah puts
short
his head in
advantage
front.
on the inside. Coercive
You look
out
at
wide
Micah put
next.
his
Sticky
horse right
McShnickens then
back in
on the
front
scene
of
on the
him,
far
and it's a
outside
battle to
is
the
Boy
wire.
Oh Boy down to the wire, and
And there it is.
Coercive holds off the challenge and wins it over Mac.
Pretty awesome. And that's the kid leaving Woodbine, shooting a shot across the border and doing his thing. I would say that's a pretty decisive move. Um, I also got to say, big up to Sash in Paris. Met him on the weekend again, coming over from down the prairies, scouting out Woodbine, shaking hands and meeting people. He's a good kid. Uh, he's an apprentice. He's going to be apprentice all next year. So if you are interested in an apprentice to ride for you, perhaps reach out to him and see what he's all about. Maybe you can turn the tables for him. He can turn the tables for you. I don't know. Maybe you would know. You know how you do it uh, with the apprentices, right? Also, I got a chance on the weekend, and I saw Pedro Moran and see him. It's good to see him. He was there watching the races on Saturday. He looked good. He said he won't be back this year, obviously, from his injury, and he's looking forward to next year. So that being said, he'd be an apprentice too. He'd be good to go again. Still going strong. So you got to watch out. Doing some good stuff. Um, and he won quite a few races earlier this year. Now, what else did I see? I think I went down to Del Mar and I was watching races today, and I saw Kasushi Kimura riding down Del Mar, and he rode a really nice race. won a nice race. I think it's called Magnify. Try to bring this up, and so you can see it. There we go.
Good start. Magnify, Harry Houdini, Schaffner from the inside, farther out Semper Invictus and Mongolian Champ, and Excel Calculator is last early on. So they make their way into this first turn. Harry Houdini,
he's riding the 3-horse.
moving up and after the lead,
Magnify.
just to the outside of Magnify. These two are 1-2, and they're a neck apart. Schaffner is now 3 lengths off of them. Then it's Semper Invictus to the outside in 4th. At the back, Mongolian Champ and Excel Calculator together, 8 off the lead. Onto the backstretch, they're moving swiftly. Harry Houdini on the outside, a neck in front. Magnify is second. They went 22 flat for the quarter. 5 furlongs from the finish. They're 3 in front.
Anyways.
Semper Invictus is side by side with Schaffner up the backstretch, and also paired up
I
the
didn't know what he
Excel
was like,
Calculator
what
and
to expect
Mongolian
when I
Champ, 6 lengths
interviewed
from
him.
first to last.
And after meeting him, it just showed me a lot about him. And guys like him and other people, you got to work really hard for what you want
for a spirited half mile as they make their way past the 3 furlong pole. It's 2.5
Ain't nobody
back.
gonna give you.
Semper Invictus is trying to close the gap. Schaffner's under pressure from 4th. Then comes Excel Calculator and Mongolian Champ.
Pushing along.
Magnify and Harry Houdini coming to the top of the stretch, and Magnify's in front. Magnify, the leader as they turn for home. Harry Houdini a length and a half behind. Schaffner is gaining ground now from 3rd, but still has 5 lengths to make up. Then Semper Invictus. Magnify's gone. Look at Magnify draw away.
Fully gone.
Magnify and Kazushi Kimura looking good under the wire. Won it by 6. Then Schaffner, Harry Houdini.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Good ride by Kazushi Kimura. And that was pretty cool. Now, I guess I got to pull up the race with Frankie Dettori and riding for Safi Joseph Jr. and Don Aqueduct, because I got to say it was a well-ridden race. And that was a typical lesson from Frankie Dettori. Be your best.
And they're off. Avenue Niel breaks well, so does Be Your Best is in between horses.
And right now, Frankie's going to go straight to the lead.
Those are the 3 early leaders as Avenue Niel will take off the pace now. From the outside, there's Broadway Boogie. Is now going to cross over, and Broadway Boogie is taken.
By the way, I was speaking with a couple of people, and they said, you know what, Safi Joseph Jr. don't enter horses if he doesn't think they're going to win.
Be Your Best, who's got the lead, is
that's my tip.
Quick 2, and there's what love looks like towards the inside. Comfortable enough to the outside is Broadway Boogie, who's now taken 3rd.
If he gets beat, he gets beat, but he doesn't enter horses to lose.
In the 4th position.
You know what I'm saying?
The outside here of Avenue Niel, then Immensitude is back in behind that early leading group. Dancing Dean is going to be mid-pack. It's passed to the outside by There Are No Rules, who's in between horses. That's No Show, Semi Joe, the 2 trailers, Lady Firefoot.
You know, Frankie Dettori reminds me so much of Patrick in a sense. When he gets these guys out in the lead and kind of outsmarts them a little bit, you know, kind of slows them down and keep them right where he wants them.
A bit more running space now, and towards the outside, What Love Looks Like is back challenging from.
Or should I say, Patrick reminds me of Frankie Dettori? I don't know.
At the rail comes Avenue Niel. As they work up the backstretch, and Be Your Best is still the leader. Back there in 6th is going to be Immensitude, and 7th towards the outside, There Are No Rules. Dancing Dean is under a snug hold at the back end of the field with No Show, Sammy Joe. Still the 2 trailers, Lady Firefoot and Lady Mahana has got.
I don't know what they're doing here, because this clearly the 7 is out in front. Why are they saying the 1 horse is on the lead? Am I seeing something different?
Take them all the way. Still just kind of loping along here into that turn. Be Your Best is in control, and here's What Love Looks Like. The first challenge blushes down towards the inside.
They're trying to confuse people.
For the cue. In between horses, tight hold Avenue Niel. Broadway Boogie, Be Your Best, trying to bottom out the field right now, and Be Your Best sprints for home and has plenty. It's Be Your Best.
Oh yeah, it's a sprint to the end.
Approaching up
but you gotta watch out for this horse. This No Show Sammy. This is a good horse. Let me tell you. Let's see how this horse goes into 2025.
Almost there. It's gonna be a photo finish.
That's a really good horse.
No, No Show Sammy.
No, Frankie got him on this day, but I got to tell you, that's a really nice horse. So watch out for that no show Sammy. I think that's a really nice horse who is just starting to develop. So that's going to be a nice horse. Yeah. Well, that being said, it was a nice weekend of racing. Even though it was cut short at Woodbine. Um, it's good to see some of the smaller barns get back into the winning circle. It's always good this time of the year just to get that extra money, get that extra dough because you need it. And what else? This time of the year, it's all business, it's all crispy. People are not really socializing too much outside. They're just doing their business, no time to talk. Um, but watch out for more stuff from me. There's going to be a lot more interviews on podcasts, and I got some features that I got to present to you. And I got to say also, shouts out to my guys. I won't say the names yet. I'll wait until we start doing some stuff together. But, it's always cool to meet some people who watch what I'm doing and they shout me out, they hail me up. And I say respect to you guys. Thank you for the words of encouragement. It's always nice to know when people are saying, "Hey, look, you guys, you're doing a good job, and we like what you're doing." And for me, that's encouraging. I really appreciate that. I like it because it tells me that what I'm doing is not going unnoticed. Um, so I'll keep doing, just like how we say the young jocks striving to be great, and I'll keep striving to do what I want to do, and keep bringing this content, and keep bringing um, scenes from behind to you. That being said, this week we got some good stuff coming. Look out for more content. Um, got some big interviews coming up, lined up, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this fall behind the scenes here. And stay tuned. Don't forget to hit me up. Give me a link if you want to be part of this. Let me know. We can arrange a sit down. We can talk about it. We can discuss horse racing. We can discuss many other things. But don't forget, send me a link, send me a message. You know how to reach me, and let's do this. All right. So until next time, be good, be safe, and stay healthy. Peace.